All right, look, so most people get this wrong, but you're going to get this right. Okay, failure is not a bad thing. Failure is actually a prerequisite for life. Failure is the only way that you can learn in this life, whether you're learning from your own failures or you're learning from the failures of others. Either one is fine, but failure is definitely a prerequisite. If you're wanting a life free of failure, free of hardship, trials, tribulations, it's a weak mind. And it is okay. All you have to do is identify that you have a weak mind. We all start somewhere. Once you've identified that you have a weak mindset, now is the time to fortify it. Make it stronger. A way to do this is just to realize that failure is an obligation. You have to fail, or you have to learn from others' failures. It is the quickest way to learn. It is one of the best ways to learn. When you fail, it sticks better because you have that emotional attachment to that situation that happened, that situation that took place, and you don't ever want to feel that feeling again. So now you know what not to do. When you fail, you learn what not to do, and now you can go in the opposite direction. If you want a life that's just so happy-go-lucky, nothing bad ever happens, for one, you will never be resilient. So when bad things do come, because they do come, they do show themselves. When unfortunate things happen, when things that are not in your favor happen, things that don't seem like they're, for your good happen, you will not know how to keep yourself going. You'll fall to pieces. And this is what you don't want, especially as a man. As a man, you have to be resilient. You cannot crumble and fall away at the signs of hardship, the signs of trials and tribulations. You have to be able to stand the test of time. Whenever things get tough, that's how you know you're getting closer to being that person that you want to be. That's how you know you're getting closer to greatness. Really, we should be seeking out failure. Now, what I mean by that is when failure takes place, welcome it, invite it in with a smile on your face and saying, hey, this is what I learned from this, and this will never happen again. And if it does happen again, for whatever reason, I will learn even more from the next one. But keep in mind, failure has to happen. We're in this society nowadays where, for one, everyone wants things to happen so quickly without realizing that it doesn't happen as quickly as you'd like it to. And when it doesn't happen as quickly as you'd like it to, you fall away. You do not keep the course. You lose faith. Hardship does not mean it's not working. It just means it's testing your faith. It's testing your resilience. It's testing how serious you are about life in general. So don't think you're gonna tiptoe and move through life without any hardship. It's inevitable. So the best thing for you to do is to develop tough skin, to become resilient, to surround yourself with other resilient, tough-skinned people, and keep it moving. Those that are resistant to failure and hardship, those are the ones that sit in that victim mentality. Why is this happening to me? What's going on here? It's because of them. They pointing fingers at this person and this person, never taking accountability. Once you take accountability for your life and realize that, hey, this is part of the game. Life is a game. This failure has to happen. When you play a video game, you know that you might not get through each level smoothly. You may have to take the level over and over and over again. Okay, some of us go haywire. We start throwing the controller, breaking TVs, throwing game systems. Those are the weak-minded people. Do not be the weak-minded person. When you play video games, most of us understand it may take me a few times to pass this level. Look at your life the exact same way. There's levels to this thing, and you should be trying to level up every single day. And you should know that every single day is not going to take you to the next level. In order for you to go from level 1 to level 2, it may take you a year. It may take you 2 years. It may take you 30 days. It's not going to happen in a day. If anything takes you a day to master, it's not worth much at all. The things that are valuable in life are the things that take constant work, constant practice, constant failure. If it doesn't require any sort of failure, then it's probably not much value in that thing. So I need you to develop some tough skin. And if you stay on this side of YouTube where you're seeing these videos pop up, you have no choice but to become better, because we become better on this channel. This is a channel of growth. We grow over here. And if that's not what you're wanting to do, you can go on to the next video. I am urging you to do that. So we have to be childlike in this area where it comes to failure. Because when you see a little baby that's growing, they start off not walking, they start to crawl, then they start to walk. But when they start to crawl, it doesn't start off as a perfect crawl. They keep trying over and over again. There's several failures before they actually get the crawl correct. Then there's walking. One day they take one step, stumble, fall over. The next day they take 2 steps, stumble, fall over. Next thing you know, they're moving. It did not happen overnight. But what does this baby continue to do? The baby continues to try. Babies do not give up. You have to become baby-like, childlike, whatever you want to call it. It's in our nature. That's something that we have to hold on to as we mature through life. You don't see babies saying, oh, I tried this walking thing 2 days now and it's not working, so I guess I'll just not walk. No, they keep trying. They keep trying. And then you have the parents that's encouraging it. So that's those other friends that you get around that's encouraging you, keeping you going, those friends that are keeping you accountable. But more than anything, hold yourself accountable and do not be afraid to fail. Become a child, become a baby, and do not give up. Understand that this is part of growth. This is part of growing. This is not a bad thing. I need you to lift your head up, keep your head held high, and understand that failure is inevitable, but I will get through this, and I will get through it with a smile on my face. You are not weak, you are strong, and you will not let failure hold you back, because failure is your friend, failure is your teacher. But more than anything, be the person that learns from failure one time, because the more you go through that same cycle of failure on the same thing, it means you're not learning anything. And the level of failure, if you fail at the same level over and over again, you're not learning anything. But if you fail the first time, then you improve a little. You fail again, but it wasn't as bad as the first time. You've learned a little, and you improve a little bit more, but you still fail. You still learned a little. So you should be learning. These are learning experiences. I know this stuff can feel bad. It can hurt. Failure is not a good feeling, but you can learn to like failure, because when you reframe it, you're not looking at it as failure anymore. You're looking at it as a learning experience. You're looking at it as a growth experience, because that's what it is. So the next time you run into failure, which will probably be in the next 10 minutes, tomorrow, within the next 24 hours, understand that this is a part of the journey. This is not where it ends. This is where you learn, and this is where you iterate, and this is where you keep going. And you keep going at this thing until you get it. We do not give up. We are relentless in our effort. So understand that you got this. You're not afraid of failure. We do not shy away from failure. So within these next 24 hours, whenever you run into that failure, I want you to say to yourself, failure is not a bad thing. This failure is a learning experience. This failure is growth for me. And I will use this to my advantage. I will leverage this to become even more of a force in life. So you got this. You can do this. I believe in you guys. I love y'all. See y'all next time.